Learn how to use the Navigator user agent property to reach the detailed technical identity string that your browser sends to web servers. In this example, we want to look at the user agent property. Think of the user agent string like a highly detailed digital passport. Every time your browser requests a website, it hands over this passport to the server. It tells the server exactly what operating system you are using. That is your browser's core engine and your exact browser version number. So the server knows how to properly render the web page for you. Because without this information, you probably will be seeing things that are not really what you want to see in your browser. But this information is what enables the server to pass this information and give you something that will be fitting for your screen. So let's look at the example that demonstrates how this property can be used to read the user agent of your browser. So I'm already in my script stack, as you can see, and I'm going to be making use of the document.getElementById method as well in order to write the output back to the screen. The browser user agent is Navigator user agent. And now if you look at my display part on the screen, now you can see the browser user agent is Mozilla /5.0 Windows NT 10.0 Win64 x64. You can see all this information, and you can see this is actually my Firefox version. Now if you look at all this information that you can see on the screen, now if you run this code in modern browser just as I did now, you are not going to get a simple answer like maybe you just get Firefox. Instead, you will see a massive text soup that looks something like what you can see on my screen. I'm saying that if you try this on Chrome, Apple, Safari, Microsoft Edge, Opera Mini, or any other modern browser, you are going to get a bunch of information that I got on my own screen right now. And the reason is because of the historical browser identity tricks that we've talked about earlier. Modern user agents contain fragments of every major browser engine that came before them. So what you can see on my screen right now is not just a single information about my browser, but a couple of informations that describe my browser, and even some that are related to my own system configuration. Now let's decode what you can see on the screen now. The Mozilla /5.0, this is just an historical compatibility tag because virtually all modern browsers start with this. The Windows NT 10.0 is the operating system, so it tells you that the user is on a 64-bit Windows 10 or 11 machine, and if you look at it, you can see Windows NT 10.0, then Win64, which is what is here, and X64. So in my own case, my operating system is Windows, like I said, and I'm on Windows 11. So this Windows NT 10.0 indicates that as a user, I'm on a 64-bit Windows 10 or 11, which corresponds to what you can see on both sides here. You can see this and you can see this as well. And also, you can see this part, which is my rendering engine. So it's Gecko. Firefox uses Gecko. This is my rendering engine that you can see, and it states that the browser is built on the Gecko layout engine and behaves like the Gecko machine because I'm on a normal window on a Firefox browser, and then you can see the version of my browser as well. So here are a few key takeaways about the user agent property. Unlike the duplicated properties like the app name, app version, and others, Navigator.userAgent property actually contains real updated data about the user's current device and browser version. As you can see, this is real and it's a correct updated information about my browser and my operating system as well. So another thing is that because it is a long unformatted string, as you can see how everything is joined together. Developer historically had to write complex code formulas to search inside it to find out if a user was on a mobile device or desktop. And one more thing is that due to its chaotic nature and privacy concerns, it makes tracking users too easy. As you can see, look at the bunch of information that is, popped up and displayed on the screen at once. You can see that the key informations that are related to my tool, my machine, everything is what is popping up on the display side of the screen, which means that this kind of information makes tracking users too easy. And so modern web standards are starting to replace it with a cleaner and more private alternative, which is called user agent clients. And that one is different from this property, although it performs the same role and the same thing, but in the way it works is that it focuses more on privacy of the user rather than divulging a lot of information about their tool, their machine at any point in time.